What's up, guys? I know I'm not exactly what you guys expected, but yes, this is me. This is what I actually look like. You're just gonna have to deal with it. What's up, guys? How you doing? Yeah, I found it on Stream Elements. It was like a free overlay. I was like, oh, I'm about to cop. What's up, guys? Sorry for the shitty lighting. It's moved into a new place, so I'm just trying to like get my bearings and everything. So what's up? We are answering some questions that I had put up earlier in the week. I put a post saying I'll answer some questions if you had any. So we're gonna do that. Let me know how everything sounds. Let me know if my voice you can hear me. And let me I can't talk, Jesus Christ. Let me know if my voice is too high or the music's too high. Let me know. I don't want to like blow your eardrums out. So yeah, welcome. 10k subscribers, now 11k. It's kind of ridiculous. Thank you, guys. I genuinely didn't think 2 weeks ago if you asked me, hey, you're gonna get 10k subscribers in 2 weeks. Here we are. All right, cool. Yeah, it's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. So I'm gonna go through it like this. I'm gonna answer the questions that people asked on the post already, and then after I'm done with this, then I'll ask you guys if you have any questions. So how's that sound? Sound good? I think that sounds good. All right. Okay. Let's just go through it, right? Let's start with the first one. Okay, so Garrett O'Mara asks, what does your equipment / setup for voice acting look like? I may want to get into it myself one day. For the technical, how do I explain it? Because I know a lot of you are like not really into voice acting, so I'm trying to describe it. Basically, the type of mic that I have, it's a XLR mic, and what that is, it's catered specifically towards like podcasts, voiceovers, and stuff like that. So it's like a lower end mic, but it's not bad. I got it for like $100. And then I have an audio interface called Focusrite Scarlett. Basically, what that translates to is it picks up the sound from the mic and it brings it over to the computer. Otherwise, if you record on just the mic alone, it's not gonna go anywhere. You need to connect it with an XLR cable. Technical shit, but that's basically what it is. Eventually, there's a mic that I want to get called the Sennheiser 416K. It's like a $900 mic, but you won't need one for 20 years after that. So that's what I want to work towards. What's good, everyone? What's got Bryn Animations? Love that guy. That guy's epic. That guy's a certified epic guy. I like him. What's it like to be a real big baller? It sucks. I hate it. I never want this. I never wanted this. What's up, guys? All right. The second question. Any chance to see videos / shorts where you collab with other VAs in the future? Love your stuff. Okay, so about this, right? I have no issue collabing with other people. But we need to be on the same emotionally mature mindset, because I've had so many like inquiries in the past, like, hey, do you want to collab? And then a lot of the time it's just like kids, and kids aren't on the same wavelength as me. So no. If you don't have the right equipment and you don't have like if you're not mature enough, then I'm not even gonna bother. And because I actually want to do this as a career, so I take this very seriously. But if you're just doing it on like a not, I'm trying to be really nice. If you're asking to collab with me with poor equipment, I'm not gonna do it, and poor skill sets, I'm not gonna do it either. It's no disrespect. I don't have time to waste. You know, I don't want to waste my time. But if it was someone like Jet, I would love to collab with Jet, because Jet actually knows what he's doing. So just make sure your equipment is good. Send me examples of your work, and I have no problem checking it out, but like, you need to be serious about it, and don't expect me to do all the work, because there was one instance where someone wanted to collab and wanted me to do all the work. I was like, no. It's a waste of time. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Do I wish I was a little bit taller? I'm like 6 feet tall. I'm good. It's stressful enough getting into cars already, so no. Okay. I want to know more about your OC. What's his name and his species? How did he get his scar? Okay, so basically, for those of you who don't know, even though you should, it's okay. OC means original character. This character right here is a wolf, and he is Kiba the wolf, Kiba. His whole thing is, he's like, how do I describe it? He's like kind of like the Punisher, but not as brutal. He's not gonna like, he's not as like R-rated as the Punisher. But he has very big gripes about people like Sonic not putting Eggman away forever or some shit, and he's very frustrated with all of them because of that. He got a scar. I don't know yet. I kind of like brainstormed in my head that him and Infinite knew each other when Infinite was like in his mercenary days, and he was the one that gave him the scar, and yada yada. It's still like brainstorming shit, but that's like the general idea for him. So he's cool. I like him. He's pretty dope. How long do your, okay, so nobody asks, how long do your videos take to make? Have you ever, I'm not gonna answer that second part. So the videos themselves, the recording usually takes like an hour at a time, because what I'll do is I'll record it. It'll take like 10 minutes. I'll do like 3 takes per line, and then I'll go back and listen to it. And if I don't like it, I'm gonna re-record the whole thing all over again, because I'm a perfectionist. So it takes like an hour just to record it, but to make it, like the editing and everything, Jesus Christ, that is the one thing I really don't like. There's the one thing I really don't like about this is editing. If you're a content creator and you edit your own stuff, like holy, you're a goat, because like that takes up the majority of the time. I'm trying to get a full-time editor, like once you know, money starts coming in full-time, because that way I can focus primarily on just the recordings, and then they can just take care of the edits, because I can do it, but it's just like I don't want to. I'm lazy, and it takes a lot of time. I used to pump out content like every day, to the point where I was recording, editing, and putting out content like 5 days out of the week, and it was so draining, and it got me burnt out, and it just made me not want to do it anymore. So now that I have some traction, I could calm down a little bit. What I do now is I space out the editing process. So I'll record, edit, chop up the audio, and then put the edits in, like the specific edits I want, as the days go by. Give it about like a few days instead of doing it all in one day. That way I can breathe, and if I need to make changes, I can do it with a positive mindset. So there's that. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading comments on my other computer. Hold on. let me get through these questions first, and then you guys can ask questions after. All right. So Nuggets asks, I really enjoy your videos. Is it hard to do the voices for the characters on your videos? Oh, we got multiple. What is your favorite Sonic game? What do you do other than parodies? Okay. The voices aren't necessarily hard, but it gets a little tricky when the hard part is staying consistent in the recording, because sometimes as the recording progresses, you'll get out of character, and then you have to go back and do it all over again. It's like, oh, what was my mindset for this particular character again? Like, for example, Shadow is like super difficult to do for some reason, because I don't like the way I used to make him sound. He was like too deep, and then I try to replicate it like Kirk Thornton, who's the current Shadow voice actor, not in Prime, that's a different dude, but in the games. And it was a little too high, so I'm trying to like formulate my own version of it. And that's what you should do if you do these kinds of things. Don't copy other people, just make it your own, and you'll be all the better for it. Jet is also really hard to do, because the way I like doing him, like the voice, it is very like, it kills my throat. It legitimately, like, I need to I'm done for the day after I record Jet videos. Like, I'm out of commission for the day. So it's just like staying in character is the tough part, like mostly. My favorite Sonic game is Sonic 3 for the Genesis. Easiest question I've ever had. I can go back and play that game 100%. Have a great time. It's just good. This is perfect. What do you do other than parodies? I mean, if just from like, I don't know, I try to practice voice acting outside of parodies. So that's one of the reasons why I started doing this, is because I wanted to practice my craft, and I feel like that was a good way to do it whilst putting out content. And what I'll do occasionally is like I'll pick up like a piece of literature, and I'll read it out loud in the voice that I perceive the words as. And that's a great way to practice. So that's what I do in my spare time. Other than that, I'm a lazy piece of shit. All right. CC Bingus asks, how do you feel about making I like this question. How do you feel about making Silver in Ohio? I really want to know because there's not a lot of Silver content that Sega puts out. Silver in Ohio was the funniest video I've ever made. It was so much fun to do. It took me like a week and some change to like write out the script, and I remember I had the recording done and I had the edits done, and then I listened to it again and I was like, I hate the way it sounds. So I went back and I redid the whole thing, and the end result is what I put out on YouTube. So that was a lot of fun. I didn't really know what I was gonna do until midway. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have just random shit just happen in the video, and because Silver is very passive, he's not gonna know what to do, so he kind of freaks out. And it kind of like, if you ever watch Edda and Eddie, I kind of channeled like Double D a little bit when he freaks out. It's just the funniest shit. So I like that video a lot. Sega will never do anything with Silver because they wrote him into a hole where the only way he can be relevant is if something happens in the future again, and it's kind of silly to keep bringing it back if shit keeps happening. Like, I don't know, kind of defeats the whole purpose. So yeah. Do you plan to voice other characters? If so, who? I wanted to do Infinite for a while, but at the same time, I'm just like, he's just like another Shadow, and it's like a whole nother register of voice that I probably can't do. If I do a collab, maybe I'll ask someone to do it, but I don't know. I wanted to do Eggman, but my Eggman like also hurts my throat, and it's just not fun. So there's more qualified people to do those characters, so maybe I'll have them on eventually. So, have you ever tried speedrunning? Okay, so Green Hills Speedrunner asks, have you ever tried speedrunning at least one Sonic level? Yes. It was, you guys remember the daytime like New York level in Sonic Unleashed? I tried to speedrun that, but speedrunning is so stressful. It kind of takes the fun away from me. So, but if you're gonna speedrun a game, it's gonna be a Sonic game, so that makes sense. Let's see. Aveline asks, out of the main Hedgehog trio, who's my favorite? I think I don't even need to answer this question. You guys already know who my favorite is. Would you rather play a brand new spin-off game featuring Shadow that's not the 2005 spin-off, or Silver? Neither, because the main appeal to Sonic is Sonic himself. I think other characters like that work best if they're not the main focal point, because we all know what happens when they are, and it just does not end well. It's cool, like for example, Sonic Frontiers. You keep Sonic as the main character, but you have, like they're doing now, more DLC characters coming in, and that's like a perfect amount. You know what I mean? That way you don't dedicate a whole game to them, because it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. If it's just that, like the side character is the main character, it's not gonna work. They've tried to. No. It's not gonna work. Do you plan to include any other characters? Like I said, if I collab with someone and they're good with the other voices, sure. Yeah. In your opinion, which hedgehog get along best with Amy? I don't care. Who cares? Fuck Amy. Amy sucks. Who gives a shit? Will you collaborate? Yeah, that's the same question again. Like I said, I'll only do it if they're on the same level of maturity as me and they have like the right equipment and skills or better, like then sure. But if it's like someone who's just doing it for shits and giggles, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna waste my time. How did you come up with the design of your character? Is a good question. Any tips on character design? Okay, so he's actually based off 2 characters. For Dragon Ball fans, you probably can see the resemblance with Dragon Ball Super Broly. Was one of the main like takeaways from him, like with the color palette and like the ferocity that comes with him. And another lesser known character called Base from the Mega Man games, but specifically Base from the Battle Network series, if you guys have ever seen it, where he has like the cloak and he's very like brooding and mysterious. I don't know, those are my 2 favorite characters, and I just, in my head, I'm like, what if I combine those 2 characters together? What would that look like? So that's what came out of it. Character design. Any tips on character design? I didn't make the design. It was my friend Dick Cola on Twitter and Instagram. They came up with it. Very talented people. I already answered that question already. How do you come up with ideas? I'm a Sonic dubber too and would love to know. All right, so this is a very interesting question. Because a lot of my initial videos, like a lot, only until recently, were based off of like elite Sonic fans, like Twitter posts and stuff like his memes, and like incorrect Sonic on Twitter. Basically, if you do this kind of like content, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna refer to like elite Sonic fan for a lot of shit, because that's baby's first Sonic content. You know what I mean? Just reading over like the elite Sonic fan memes and, you know, shit like that. Some people make a whole like career out of it, which is dope. But what I tried to do with that, because I don't like just being one thing. I like expanding upon a thing. So what I did was I would initially take that as a reference, like elite Sonic fans memes, and then expand upon it. But now recently I'm just like, I don't want to be reliant on one person's thing, because what if they just stop doing content? What if they just stop producing those memes? Then I'm fucked, you know what I mean? So instead of relying on someone, I was like, okay, let me take a step back and let me actually plan out my own original ideas. The process takes a little bit longer, but in the long run it's worth it, because one of the first videos I did, original idea, like this was my idea, was the Hydrocity video that came out recently. And the Hydrocity video is my highest performing video right now, with 300k views. And it just goes to show that like if you take the time to like write out your own shit, like it could go a long way. Like, don't make a career out of other people's shit, make it your own. You know what I mean? That's what separates like leaders from followers. That's my biggest recommendation. Don't be lazy, challenge yourself, and don't rely on other people when it comes to ideas. Like, you of course get inspiration from other places, but don't read it word for word, because it's not, in the long run you're gonna fuck yourself. Like, it's not gonna end well for you, because when they stop producing content, you're done. Like, that's it. And do you really want to be limited by that? Like, don't be lazy, challenge yourself. Always challenge yourself. Look at how other people do stuff and be like, okay, I can do that but better, you know? Little things like that. It takes time and not everyone's good at it, but that'll help mitigate like if you want to continue doing this or not. My strongest recommendation is, if you're very serious about it, make your own memes or make your own content. Don't just read elite Sonic fans things word for word, because it's not gonna, in the long run, you're not gonna last. Straight up, 100%. So that's my biggest recommendation. Make your own shit. Don't just read other people's stuff. Do it at first, because that's how you get your feet wet, but don't let that be your only thing. I've seen so many YouTube channels that are dedicated to only just reading like the IDW comics word for word, which is fine, but like, or like elite Sonic fans memes, but at the end of the day, like if they stop producing content, what do you have? Your channel is nothing after that. So if you're very serious about it, you know, write it out, brainstorm ideas, challenge yourself. Don't limit yourself to just one person or like a person, because if they stop, you're done. you are not gonna last, straight up. You are not gonna last. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that. What drew, okay, so Formal Film Production, this is a nice name. Formal Film Productions asks, what drew you into the world of voice acting? I think ever since I was young, I was just fascinated by like characters in video games, and particularly like anime and stuff like that, and how when you hear their voice, it's like synonymous with the character. So like, for example, an easy example is Dragon Ball. When you hear Goku, you hear Sean Schemmel. When you hear Vegeta, you hear Chris Sabat. And then when you hear them in other anime, you're like, oh, I know that guy. That's Goku. That's Vegeta. And you just hear them in different roles, but similar voices. I don't know. I like the idea of being multiple characters with just your voice. You can do so much with that. And if when the emotional beats hit, they hit hard. That's something special, man. So I wanted to like replicate that because I had a lot of fun. You know, as a kid, you have your toys and you like play with toys and you like you like act out scenes like, you know what I mean? The other thing too is like, I talk to myself a lot, so that's also why I was like, yeah, that's what got me into it. I talk to myself a lot, so it's fun. It's also a lot of fun when you do it. Just becoming the character through like motions and everything like that. You know, it's really dope. It's really dope. I like it. Yeah, man. Having a good imagination is goated. I'm so grateful for that. My favorite video. Okay, so Sonic Fan 123 asks, what is your favorite video you've made so far? It's tough, man. I really do like Silver in Ohio a lot. Another one that I made was it was called Deb, and it was based off like a popular Twitter post that I saw, and the edits that I made in that were really fun. But I think it's a tie, man. I want to say I don't know, probably Silver in Ohio. I really like that video. I like how that turned out, especially the ending. It was really nice. That was a lot of fun to do. All right, let's see. Not a Human asks, how did you start voice acting? Who was your favorite character to voice? Surprisingly, Sonic. And it's crazy because I didn't think I would ever be able to voice that character. I was like, oh my god, he's too energetic. I can't do it because I'm not like that in real life at all. Like I'm more passive. Like I'm very quiet. So it was very cool to just, as the months progress and as 2022 progressed and I just tried it out, it's cool that I kind of like made my own variation of it, and it just feels natural. Just nice. I don't know. Sonic is pretty epic, I guess. This is an amazing question. Okay, so Sleepy Spritzies asks, did I say the name right? Yes, I did. So Sleepy Spritzy asks, who/what got you into Sonic and inspired you to make content and voiceovers for it? That is a fucking amazing question. All right, so I'm gonna say something that some people might not like, and I don't give a shit. All right, so what got me into Sonic? My older brother, he had a Genesis, of course, you know, because my brother is like 70 years old, and he had a Genesis, and I would always watch him growing up. I don't know what it was about Sonic 3, man. It just fucking clicked. That game clicked for me. I just like this blue thing running around at the speed of sound. Like he's just running around doing all these loop-de-loops and shit. And then all the stages, the music, I don't know. It was very colorful at the time. It was very, very impressionable, especially Sonic 3, because one of the first things you do in the game is like running through like a burning forest while like this Eggman ship drops bombs on you and you have to like run away from it. It's a really great start to the game, and then the game just only gets better from there. I don't know. That's what really got me into it. And the second part of this question, what inspired me to make content and voiceovers for it? All right. Yeah, let me get some Vine boom sound effect emojis in the chat. All right, so what inspired me to make content like this particular kind of content is because I saw it a lot, like on TikTok, and I'd like on YouTube and shit, where people would do something similar. And I swear to God, I looked at it and I was like, I can do this way better. Like, no bullshit, I can do this way better, and I'm gonna prove it, right? Because I think a lot of people who do this aren't good, and that's just my opinion. It's not a jab at them, but I am very vocal about it. I don't think a lot of people do a good job. And instead of writing hateful comments on those videos, I took it upon myself to just do it myself. You know, if you don't like the way someone does something, prove it. Like, and you think you can do better, prove it. Don't sit there and complain, just prove it. And that's what I did. That's what really got me into it. And also, and then eventually it just became like really fun. I just love doing it genuinely too. But one of the main reasons why I started is because I didn't like the way a lot of people did it. I thought it was whack. So I was like, all right, let me do it myself. And suddenly we have 11K subscribers, 51K followers on Instagram, and 35K followers on TikTok. So I guess I'm doing something right. I don't fucking know. I don't know. That's what got me into it. This particular content, that's what got me into it. Okay. Super Cyan XTV asks, what editing software do you use? To record, I use Adobe Audition, and then to edit, I use Premiere Pro. Those are just, I have the Adobe Creative Cloud, so it comes with all of it, and it was the most user-friendly for me, even though it fucking crashes all the time, but it's still pretty good. I like it. I think that I like to keep it simple. Brave the Cat asks, I have a question. Since how long did you do all funny Sonic videos? It's really hilarious. So I guess what they're asking is, how long have I been doing it? I think almost a year now. I started like sometime in 2022, maybe like March, April is when I really started like the Sonic content. Before that, I would just post like random, I would voice over like particular anime, but it sucked. So one day I saw someone, I just took a shot at like Sonic content. I saw Elite Sonic fans memes, and I was like, let me try and voice it over, and I did, and then we're here where we are now. So, what's your least favorite childhood game? That's what Mr. Robador asks. What's your least favorite childhood game? I don't know. I think most of the games I played were good. I can't really think of like a bad one. Like, I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog sucks. Yeah, that's my least favorite childhood game, Sonic in general. Cheeto does your Cheeto does your mom ask, which Sonic characters do you think can canonically lift Mjolnir? Probably Silver, right? Because he's like the most pure of heart, or Tails, one of the two. Those two could probably do it. Sonic's kind of an asshole. Shadow is, no, he can't. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Lucy May Cry asks, what's your favorite character with green hair? Mine's Terami and Hazama from Blaze Blue. That's like really good. If you guys don't know, that Blaze Blue is a fighting game that came out a couple of years ago, and there's a really sick character called Hazama, and he has another variation called Terami where he's just like a crackhead. It's awesome. Favorite character with green hair? Probably my character. I don't know, like if I had to choose, I guess it's my character, honestly. Yes, I love the stone emojis in the chat. It's amazing. This is a very epic chat. Will we ever see Malachi Barrios asks, will we ever see Shadow's adopted brother Quandale Dingle? Oh my god. The Scourge is pretty cool, but he was conceptualized by Ken Pender, so I don't know. Quandale Dingle will make an appearance in a future video eventually. Yes. Yes, Hazama is like the Joker from Batman, absolutely. That's exactly what he is. But like in a more cool, suave, sophisticated way. Banjo Rocks ask, how do you get the right materials for the videos you make? I just see, I don't know. It's just like clips from the games, and I use that initially, but now I'm like I'm testing out a new format where it's like solid JJ format, where it's like images and then text. I don't know. I feel like that's a lot easier for me. One, because it's not a video form, like an actual like moving video, and two, because for like the pictures that I specifically use for the videos, it's a lot easier to illustrate emotion from the characters because they're more expressive as opposed to just Sonic 06 blank dead ass face characters. So I just Google it. It's just Google. I don't know. Destiny Edits asks, do you do all the voice acting on your channel, or do you have some help from friends or other people? I do all of them. I do all the voices. I mean, obviously, aside from particular edits, I do all the voices. There was the only instance where someone else helped me was my boy Chris Wade. If you don't know Chris Wade and you're in the Sonic community, something's wrong, because you probably should know this guy. On TikTok, he is the you get no bitches Sonic guy. It's like, hey, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. You get no bitches. Like, he's that guy. He's really cool. He's a really nice guy. There was a video that him and I did based off of Elite Sonic fans meme where Sonic is talking to himself, and in midway I was like, that sounds really fun to do, but how funny would it be if Chris was the other Sonic? And it worked out very, very well. It was one of my favorite videos I've ever made. Really nice guy. You should go subscribe to him on YouTube. His name is RJ and Wade. I have it in my community tab somewhere. Go follow him. Go subscribe. Support the content. He's really good. Wildcard06 asks, so since you've been making these fully voice acted Sonic based videos, what exactly inspired you to create? I already answered it. I saw other people do it and I thought they sucked, so I wanted to do it myself and prove to myself that I can do it better. All right. Genetico asks, how much are you willing to pay for a dub? $0. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a dub. Nope. I am trying to primarily focus on my own stuff. I apologize, but I don't want to do a dub. Sparky Boy Animations asks, what is your favorite FPS game? Halo, baby. I love Halo. Halo was like one of like my other childhood games growing up, besides Pokemon, Sonic, and all this other shit. It was really cool. I like Halo a lot. It definitely, if you were around the Halo 2 days, I'm showing my age now, and you were in those lobbies, man, those lobbies gave you a thick skin growing up, because the stuff that would have been said in those chats, kind of unforgivable. So it was an experience. Iconic Artist asked, do you think they should actually make Silver being born in Ohio / living in Ohio State canon? Because if it was, I think it would be pretty funny. No. Absolutely not. It was just a stupid meme. Also, you haven't paid your taxes and we are currently fuck! Sani asks, can you make the image on the post a sticker? And I guess the image they're referring to is my character. Yes, I'm actually in the works of making merch right now. Just be patient, it will come out. I'll let you guys know. I'm not going to charge an exuberant amount of money for this stuff either. I want it to be fair price, but yes, it is coming. Okay, so K-Dorn asks, rate all relevant Sonic games from 1 to 10. I guess my question is, what do you quantify as relevant Sonic games? Because if we're talking relevant Sonic games, it goes Sonic 3, Sonic Mania, and Sonic Generations. Those are my top 3. Those are my top 3. For sure. All right. Warden with the Warden with the drip asks, question, if Silver is in Ohio and Shadow's in Florida, where the is Sonic? Someone said Detroit. Future video idea. I do have some. I'm gonna write something out for Sonic, but I want it to be like special. It's a toss-up between Brazil, Detroit, or some other god-awful place. Monkey Bro 621 asks, will Sonic and Shadow fight over who's the fastest? That's not a bad idea for like a video, actually. If I could like actually plan that out, I would love to do it. Wouldn't it be funny if for some reason Silver is just the fastest because he can stop time, or not stop time, but he can like use psychic powers and just blitz them away? Pretty dope. What's up, guys? Anyone new in the chat? What's good? What's good? What's good? Share this stream so I can get 50K by next month. It's not gonna happen, but that'd be cool. Oh, this is a good question. Okay, so Ali Inc. Sonic, or Ale, I don't know what that is, asks, what is your, probably meant who is your favorite Sonic voice actor? That's tough, man. I know I went on stream a couple weeks back and I said Jason was the best. Jason Griffith was the best English Sonic. But now, after Sonic Prime, I don't know. Devon, I don't want to mispronounce his name. Devin, I'm gonna call him Devin. Devin Mack, the guy who currently voices Sonic in Sonic Prime, is very good. He's very good at like emoting Sonic perfectly. Like the vocal range is there, like he sounds like a teenage kid. So he's up there with Jason now. I don't know. I like him. I like both of them equally. I think they're both very good. All right. Okay, this is a good one. Metal Cap Reviews asks, favorite cap from Mario 64? The Luigi cap. Easy. Ooh, someone's car is getting towed outside. Nice, nice. Over Game Pro asks, what are some future video ideas? I can't tell you, but I have like 10 lined up, so just be patient. They'll come out. Levi McClellan asks, here's a question for you. Have you played Deer Simulator or Maneater? No, because I think simulator games are dumb. I think simulator games are dumb now. They're kind of silly. God, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the camera and my lighting sucks. My lighting is garbage. Oh my god. Yo, Mittens, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome. I played Goat Simulator when it came out in 2015 and I thought it was all right, but it's definitely catered towards like a very young audience, and it's very like one note in what it is, so it sucks. I don't know. I don't think games like that are fun. I think they're oversaturated now. And it's like, why is there another simulator game? I don't care. Let's see. Okay, Radioactive Artist asks, do you wish to be in the next Sonic movie? If so, what character? Man, let me tell you something. That would be so sick if Sega like approached me and was like, hey, we want you to voice a character in the new Sonic movie. How do you feel about Shadow? I'm like, what? What did you just say? But no, of course I'd love to be Shadow. That'd be dope. But realistically, they already found an actor. Like they already had an actor planned out already. But if I can just speak my piece real quick, the one thing I would have loved for Sonic 3, I don't know if this is gonna happen, but if they got David Humphrey, which is the original voice actor for Shadow, for Sonic 3, I would lose my mind. Because he's like what I consider to be one of the best ones. He like fit the character perfectly. Besides the Japanese voice actor, he's just good. Very good. Very, very good. I would love to see him. Man, my lighting is garbage. I'm like in the shadow realm right now. Let me see if I could like adjust the lighting a little bit. How's that? A little bit better? I'm really about to just flash my phone in my face. You know what? Might open up a window. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. I'm gonna open up a window. Oh yeah, that's much better. That is much better. Give me a little bit better. All right. Maybe you get some a little bit of better lighting. I'm anonymous. I hope so. Okay, so fuck. Where was I? Okay, there you go. Damn it. I lost it. All right, there you go. Sean McPotato asks, I got one. Do you pronounce it Hydrocity or Hydrocity? I call it the city of Hydro. That's what I call it. ZK Productions asks, where'd the idea for your YouTube channel name come from? Okay, so this is kind of like a funny, not necessarily like a funny story, but it's like, it has a little bit of lore to it. So originally my name, when I like play video games or my online gamer tag or whatever, it was just Goon. So Goon. It was just Goon. Back in high school, I think someone called me a goon and it just stuck with me for some reason. So whenever I like played games online, I'm like, Goon, that's me. And then later on, there's a little game called Dragon Ball Fighters. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. I used to compete in that game. Like I would go to tournaments and play that game. But my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, but my friend also played. He was way better than me. I'll never tell that to his face, but he was better than me. He went out and played in one of the more popular like local tournaments for the scene, and he never really like competed outside of online until then. So when he showed up, he started beating everybody, you know, beating like people who would place consistently in those tournaments. And one of the, I'm not gonna like say who it is, but it's funny. I remember he told me the story. My friend beat this kid and he went to shake his hand, and that guy did not want to shake my friend's hand. Instead, he was losing his mind like a little child. He was like, oh my God, I can't believe I lost to a random nobody. And then once he told me that, I was like, that's dope. I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna put random before my name, so it's Random Goon. So that way, when you actually lost to me in tournament, you actually canonically got beat by a random goon. So that's where it initially came from. And then the VO is just for voice over. Some voice actors do VO at the end of their like tag, or they do VA for voice actor, like actual voice actor. So that's where it came from. Pose mad essentially. 132 Gaming asks, what's your favorite Sonic game? Mine is Sonic the Black Knight. Yours is the Black Knight? Sonic Mania and Frontiers and Sonic 3 exist, and your favorite game is the Black Knight? Oh my God. That's fair, I guess. To each their own. It's just very frustrating when I see comments like this. Again, it is your opinion 100%, but I'm just like, really? Really? Out of all the games. It gets me so mad, but whatever. Black Hole asks, oh, that's a good question actually. Black Hole asks, classical 2D Sonic game style or 3D Sonic game style? If I legitimately if someone had a gun to my head and said, you have to pick which one I'm gonna take out right now forever, I'm probably gonna say 3D. 2D just gets it, you know, and that's where everything started. I'm not trying to sound like an old head. I do like the 3D games, don't get me wrong, but I gotta be honest, Sonic Mania comes into the picture in 2017 and reminds everyone why we fell in love with Sonic in the first place. So bye 3D Sonic, I'm sorry. Zach asks, what are your thoughts on Roblox as a gaming platform? I think Roblox is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. If you like Roblox, that's your business, whatever. But I just legitimately cannot understand the appeal of it. It looks like a broke man's Minecraft, and I already don't like Minecraft. So I really don't like Roblox, but whatever, man. Live your life. Matthias asks, can you eat a chair? No, I cannot. It's too big. Can't do it. Jerry asks, I don't know who you are because this comment, or this, I can't talk. I don't know who you are because this community post, I can't talk, cropped up in my recommended. But my question is, do you enjoy consuming rocks? Yes, I have a very strict rock diet. It provides all the nutrients I need in a day. I hit my macros with rocks. It's a delicacy. My teeth are artificial now, but it's a delicacy. I love it. I love rocks. Let's see. Sir Bongofong asks, do you like consuming cheese? I like cheese. Cheese is cool, but I roll the dice every single time with cheese because I'm lactose intolerant. So it's like I'm playing Russian roulette with my stomach every single time, but yeah, it's all right. Oh boy. Okay. I saw this question when 3 days ago when this person commented. All right. I have to like compose myself to be nice because I don't want to say mean things. But I'm just going to say it. Colin the Hedgehog asks, okay, what's your favorite EXE? Guys, I'm gonna say this very nicely and the nicest way I can. I think the EXE, like Sonic thing, subgenre of the Sonic fandom, or like not the all fandoms are cringe. All of them. Every single fandom is cringe. That's fine. But I do not like EXE. I think EXE is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard of and seen in my life. The EXE thing is like 10-year-old shit. Like, I'm old, so it's like when I see shit like that, I'm like, I get it. Maybe if I was like a 10-year-old, but no, it's not. No, like it's dumb. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh my god, Sonic's eyes is what? Who cares, dude? It's not scary. It's dumb. It's stupid. It is so fucking dumb. I hate it. I hate EXE. Anything EXE is so dumb. I get physically mad when I see it on my timeline. I'm like, oh my fucking god. Why is this thing here? It's so stupid. I don't like it. No, that's a disrespect to Sonic on drugs. It sucks. It's just nothing. It's nothing. It's so nothing. Like I can't. It's terrible. Who? It's a creepypasta, obviously, but like, what came out of it is just so dumb, dude. I can't. In good conscience, I cannot like condone that fucking thing. It's just so stupid. It's so dumb. It's just nothing. And if you like it, again, full disclaimer, if you like it, that's totally fine. You're entitled to like whatever you like. I'm not gonna judge you for it. I'm just saying, I think that particular thing, EXE, is dumb in my opinion. You're not dumb for liking it, but I think it's fucking stupid personally. That's just me though. That's just me. Like, if that hurts your feelings, I apologize, but I gotta speak from the heart. I fucking hate it. Let's see. Saxophone Weasel asks, oh, I like that. So it's Weasel from Pokemon. Saxophone Weasel asks, what's your opinion on the letter E? Let's see if I can get this in frame. That I would put the Markiplier E meme. I'll put the Markiplier E meme right up there. Say hi to YouTube. I'm putting this right up there. Insert Markiplier. Let's see. Okay. I'm not gonna answer that question because I already talked about Goat Simulator and how I think it's whack. All right, Elias Emmanuel asks, do you like Dragon Ball? I fucking love Dragon Ball, dude. Like I said, my character is based off a Dragon Ball character. I don't like most of Dragon Ball Super because I think it's so poorly written. And granted, Dragon Ball is not supposed to be this narrative masterpiece either, but like, it should be competent, right? Super, for the most part, sucks. I like Super Broly, I like Battle of Gods, and I like the new superhero movie. Everything else in Dragon Ball Super sucks. Like, I'm sorry, it sucks. Ultra Instinct is cool, I like it. The Super manga, like with Moro and the Granola arc and all the stuff that happened in between, is really cool too. But for the most part, I don't like Super. I'm not gonna answer my favorite Sonic character because I think you all know who it is. Let's see. Mick Meme asks, are my mom jokes the best jokes? Your mom is so old. No, it's all right. They're cool if they're done right. I don't know. Okay, I saw this question a while back. Flay2534 asks, who would win in a fight, Sonic or Shadow? Wouldn't realistically Shadow win? Because the only thing that's holding him back is like the gauntlets, right? If he takes those off, like, it's GG's. But that's what I think personally. How old am I? How old do you think I am? I'm definitely, I'm not a kid, but I'm not an old man either. I'm like right in the middle. I'm not gonna say who it is. Rain, you said I aced the voice. Which voice are you referring to? There's a lot of D's nuts in the chat. I don't understand. All right, well, let's continue. Lane Walker asks, can you make Shadow go to Mars? He already did when he smoked a weed edible. Totally not Dave Miller the ass. Who are you and how did you get in my recommendations? Well, judging from the profile picture of William Afton that you have, I'm assuming, long shot, I'm assuming you like FNAF. So I guess the YouTube algorithm found something equally as cringe like Sonic and recommended me to you. So that's why. And the Metal Fan asks, who are you? Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know who I am. I have no freaking idea. Okay, I think that answers all like the post questions. So maybe now I can start answering some real questions from the chat. So let's see. A lot of these nuts on the chat. All right, well, now I take I throw it over to you guys. What questions do you guys have for me? Okay, so it's about Thomas. Oh, I know you. Hey, I've been working on animation for a bit. As long as you don't post it in my chat, I don't care. You can tag me, but just don't solicit in my chat. There's a lot of these nuts in the chat. I gotta chill that out. You're on timeout. Radioactive Artist asks, what species is my OC? Yep, it's a wolf. How are the court proceedings going? How big are those cringe charges, bro? It's pretty fucking big. I don't think I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna have to do some time. Do you ever plan on having a gaming channel? Yes, I do, but it'll be a separate, like you just said, it'll be a separate channel because I don't want to take away from the main one. I want the main one to just be like voice acting stuff and memes, but have the gaming stuff separate. My OC's name is Kiba. Kiba the Wolf. Of any short skit you thought of yourself, which one are you the most proud of? Silver in Ohio. Silver in Ohio was a lot of fun. I like that one a lot. What's your opinion on the Genesis spin-off game? I played Spinball and Mean Bean Machine. I mean, those two are inoffensive. They're just like side games. Sonic 3D Blast is fucking terrible. It gives me nightmares. Oh, so you like Sonic name every character? Oh shit. You got me. How long have you been doing videos? How'd you start? A year is when I've been doing this whole thing, but Sonic content itself I've only been doing for like a couple months. I think since March of last year I've been doing it. So that's how long I've been doing that. It's fun though. I'm a big fan of like how it's crazy, man. When I make the compilations and I see like how I started versus how I am now, it almost made me cry because I'm like, I don't have any like professional training. I just learn from experience. That's my whole thing. So I'm a big fan of how much I've been progressing as a voice actor. I'm excited. He said I quit. Yeah, bro. I can't name every single Sonic character, especially if we're gonna start talking about comics. So, ooh, you asked a good question, Nobody, Mr. Nobody. Which is your favorite zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? A man of culture. Nice. Mine is Ice Cap. Ice Cap is really strong. Ice Cap is a really strong stage. The music and everything. I love it. Ice Cap is very good. Yeah. I want to say Ice Cap. Yeah, Ice Cap is pretty good. Low key, I do like the carnival stage. I like the carnival stage a lot, even with its stupid like platform shit. I think it's really fun. I'm a big fan of Ice Cap Zone. No cap, I'm a fan of Ice Cap. I love it. Let me catch up in the chat. Let's see. Let me start from the beginning, because a lot of it was just like spam shit. Let me see. It's just emoji. Yeah, man. Okay, so like back to the EXE thing. I can't do it. Not for me. Just catching up with the chat. What's your thoughts on the barbecue bacon burger? Bro, solid. Barbecue bacon burger. Roblox is absolutely mid. No, it's below mid, bro. Sorry. Yeah, I had to like mute these nuts. It's like, it's not funny. It's really cringe. Bits, what's good? Thank you for the sub. Yeah, like Sonic EXE is a dumb creepypastas already are stupid for the most part. There are like literally like a handful that are actually decent, but most of them suck ass. All right, I think we're getting more questions. Okay. Here we go. Do you have a favorite Sonic side character from Sonic comics? If you consider Silver a side character, then it's Silver. Will you ever get a girl to help voice some female characters? If, like I said before, if we're on the same level of maturity and the equipment is there and the skills are there, yeah, I'm not opposed to it. It'd be cool to have some diversity, but I'm not entertaining like childlike behavior, you know what I mean? Yes, see, Simply Green, you got it, bro, you got it. I don't know why not that many people like it. Sure, it's a bit long, but it's still unique. I love that stage. What's the best way to get viewers and subscribers to watch all of your content and not one type? Be good. I don't know. You just got to be good, I guess. Be original. Be creative. Don't do what everyone else is doing. And if you're gonna do something like that, change it up. Don't be different, man. That was, I've had this question so many times. I'm just like, that's up to you. You just gotta have good content. Don't do what everyone else does. Do be different. Be better. Take the time to like actually plan and write out like if you're doing like what I'm doing, like take the time to actually like write it out. Don't do it right away like this. It's for it to be good, it's gonna take time. You know. Be good. I don't know. There's really no other way to say it. Don't be like everyone else. Don't be cringe. Be cringe, but tastefully cringe. You know what I mean? God, my nose is fucking enormous. Oh my God, you see that thing? Like a Mr. Potato Head nose, or like a Wario nose. I have a Wario nose. That's amazing. Let's go back up while you guys are having a discussion in the chat. I think for the majority of the chat, it was just like the Maui emoji. I hope I said that correctly. If not, I apologize. Holy cow, I'm in a video. Also happy that you like the Sonic Prime voice actor. He's good, but your Sonic impression is also very good. Thank you, Ink Sonic. I appreciate it. Someone's car is getting... Yep, that's what I was saying. Oh, man. My man got on the cancel Shadow game, Shadow Dimensions, or whatever the name of that. What is that? Shadow Dimensions? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? What's the best food for streams? Coffee or popcorn? Coffee popcorn. So what you do is you make the coffee, and you know, instead of whipped cream, you put like popcorn on top. Let it dissolve, let it get all mushy, and then you're in business. I love coffee, man. I kind of want Starbucks now. That's right. Oh, you just dropped some three names that I really like in recent Sonic. The IDW comics, which is Surge, Kit, and Dr. Starline. They're gangster. They're all gangster. I love them. Jerry asks, what are your thoughts on Terraria? It's cool. I think it's cool. I like Terraria more than fucking Minecraft and Roblox. I'm just like, why are you guys putting... Minecraft, I get. Minecraft, I understand why it blew up the way it did. I think it allows for a lot of creativity, but Roblox is fucking stupid. Radioactive artist. Who did your character art? Did you do it or someone else did it? Someone else did it. Let me actually get their information. I would love to share it in the chat. Let me see. Bear with me one sec. Let me see if I can get their stuff. Because I definitely want to... The thing that I like to do is credit people, and I love giving exposure to people who deserve it and are actually really talented. How do I fucking... There we go, I got him. All right. Yes. This is the GOAT right here. This is the GOAT. So this is the person who created the my OC over here, Iba. That person right there. You'll give them a follow on everything, please. I hope for the Shadow in Florida video, it's just Shadow screaming. You are not gonna expect the outcome of that video. No one's gonna get it. No one's gonna get it. No one's gonna get it. It is such a subvert of expectations in that video. It's literally gonna like freak everyone out. No one's gonna expect it. No one's gonna expect what I did. I promise. It is so out of the fucking blue. Sonic the Shadow World? Is there like a YouTube link for it? I'll watch it. I'll give it a look-see. I'll give it a peek. There was someone who made a Sonic Mania mod with Shadow instead, and it was cool because he would actually fly with the hover. He would kind of hover with his shoes. I thought that was really sick. They even got like the model like crispy frames too. I was a big fan of it. I gotta say, man, Sonic Frontiers, I was very worried for that game. Post game, I was worried about it because I was like, if they don't add new characters to this style of Sonic game, it's a huge missed opportunity. And then lo and behold, a few days later, potentially four characters are about to be in the game for free. That's nuts. I think that's a really good call. They only had the story of the game? Whack. Unless there's gameplay, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. If there's nothing to show for it, then I don't care. And I do not give a fuck. There's another person making a... Not making, but they already made, what was it? Triple Trouble. Like a 16-bit. Triple Trouble remake, remade from the ground up in the style of Sonic 3. So that was really cool. I liked it. Oh, sorry. I like zoned out. I have like, I can't fucking focus. Do you plan on doing other things than Sonic? I would love to, man. It's really weird because most of my audience is catered around Sonic. So I would love to, but I tried something out with Dragon Ball and it didn't gain the same amount of traction as my other videos did. So maybe when the audience gets bigger and more diverse, maybe I'll experiment again. I wanted to mess around with like Demon Slayer, Pokemon, Mega Man, and all this other shit. That was my thing. I wanted to like try out other shit, but it's just the audience isn't there yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just testing the waters right now. See what's good, what isn't. We'll go from there. What are your thoughts on Celeste and Stardew Valley? I think Celeste is dope. Celeste is one of those games where I saw a couple of years back and I saw someone play it in passing and I was like, whoa, that game looks awesome. The aesthetic is really cool. I like it. And it's also very challenging. It's very unique. I like supporting indie games more than AAA titles because AAA titles suck for the most part. Stardew Valley is nuts. I have nothing but respect for that game. I don't like playing it, but I do like how far it's come. I remember when that game first came out and as opposed to what it is now. So Radioactive Artist, you can do anything, just don't do a goddamn food review. And with that being said, I am now a food review channel. Today we are trying the Big Burger. Pokemon stuff is cool. Pokemon's dope. Did you guys play the new game? Did you guys play the new game? Is it actually as glitchy as I thought it as I'm hearing? What I do know about that game, I may not like the new Pokemon in it, but goddamn, like that final boss, I'm not gonna spoil it. That final boss music is kind of like nuts. I was a big fan of it. Pretty dope. I was a big fan of it. Star Fox, I mean, there's such a, nobody really watches Star Fox stuff unless you're like Terminal Montage and you like make it actually good, like from the ground up. Otherwise, it's like a very niche market, a niche area of content. But no, Spider-Man is better. Spider-Man's pretty cool. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. Any advice how to escape Undefeatable? Like the song? No, you're fucked. Like as soon as you listen to it, you're in the loop for like 10 hours. Sorry. There are worse fates. You know what I mean? There's worse songs to listen to. I love that song. That song is awesome. I'm a big fan of it. No. You know, like the idea of me being a food reviewer? Today we're trying the Big Burger pizza. You should play and fail miserably at playing Celeste. Hey, maybe. I definitely would fail miserably at that. I would fail absolutely miserably at that. Like, those are for some really talented people. I like playing brain dead games like Sonic the Hedgehog. So. I Never Escape Find Your Flame. I like all of them, man. What would you rank the Titan boss themes? For me personally, it's Undefeatable, Find Your Flame, Break Through It All, and then whatever the last one is, I'm Here or whatever. You ain't talented, but you beat Celeste? That's talented, man. Oh, I'm just talking about like boss themes in the game, not like the main theme, just like the boss themes. Like I love. I remember I had to like turn to my girlfriend when Undefeatable like started playing for the very first time. I had to legitimately pause the game, and I was like, "Am I having a stroke, or is this actually kind of fire?" Like, how many fandoms are you in? How many things do I like? I'm not necessarily in any fandom. I just like things and I like talking about it, but not to like an annoying degree, you know? What are your thoughts on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I heard good things about it. I never played it. I only stick to the mainstream Pokemon games. It's very rare that I branch off. Speedy Pro says hello. What's good? What's up? Yeah, it's a good song. But okay, so back to the original question. Fandoms. I like My Hero, but the fandom fucking sucks. I hate the fandom so much. I like Dragon Ball. I like Mega Man. What else do I like? You know, like MCU shit, you know, things like that. I like Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man was one of the things I got into recently, and it was really good. The manga is really dope. Big fan of Chainsaw Man. Big fan of Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is good. Demon Slayer is also... Demon Slayer is interesting because it's good, but like obviously it's like cliche, but it's not bad. It's like cliche done right for me personally. My first game, I don't fucking remember. I really don't remember. They all kind of just bleed into the same thing. Mystery Dungeon's a good game. I'll have to try it out. I'll definitely have to try it out. One Way Dream, is that the song that played at the very end? It was alright. I don't know. It was okay. It's kind of funny. The lyrics are kind of like a little too cringy. I almost laughed a little bit. But I'm also cynical, so whatever. Do you ever... Oh, that's a good question. Do you have a favorite fighting game to play? I think currently it's Dragon Ball FighterZ. I played that game since it came out. And I played competitively until 2021. And then Guilty Gear Strive came out, and I played that for a while, and then I just fell out of it. But Dragon Ball is the game I put the most time into. I recommend starting with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Are they all like separate games, or do I need to play the other Mystery Dungeons to like stay consistent with the story? Will I be like lost if I don't play one of them, or does it matter? Or is it like Final Fantasy where each one is its own thing? Oh, excuse me. Woo. Gross. Break through it all. I love that song. You don't? Oh, okay. I'll check it out. I do like how, I think I read at one point Dust Noir is like a villain, and I love that Pokemon. I love that fucking Pokemon so much. Dust Noir. What's your guys' favorite Pokemon? I guess that's my next question. My favorite Pokemon is... Whoa, Lyrical. What's good, bro? You are now mad random. What's good? I'm gonna give you a high five. Little... Yeah. Welcome. EOS is the best one. That's the one that you just said. Okay. Did you play that Demon Slayer game? I wanted to, man. The problem is, it's just like another arena fighter, like Naruto Storm. And I've outgrown those games. So I just, cool. Because Akaza's in it. That's my boy. And Rengoku's in it. Those are my two boys, but like, it's alright. It's whatever. What's up, Lyrical? Thank you for the membership. You didn't have to, but hey, it's all good. Zorora is your favorite. That's a good one. Slowbro is also a classic. Slowbro is a classic. My favorite Pokemon are Trico, Shinx, and Palmo. Palmo is the new one, right? Where he has his gang behind him. They jump you in the alleyway for like max damage. What's good? What's good, Lyrical? My favorite fighting game is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. God bless you, man. I know a lot of people hated that game. A lot of people hated that game. But it is cool because Ruby characters are in it, but Ruby... I don't like the 3D style of Ruby. I like that they're making it an anime now. Rengoku, that's my boy. It's my boy, 100 grand. My boy. Rest in peace. Fucking donut character. Rengoku is my boy, but I'm conflicted because I like Akaza as well. So I'm so conflicted on those two. Squirtle is dope. You know what my favorite one is? My favorite Pokemon of all time, out of like the 1,000 that they have right now, is Gengar. He's just a little goblin. He's a little goblin that just runs around and steals your soul. I love it. I'm not into Pokemon, but as a kid, I was really into Pokemon X, Y, and for Sylveon's pretty good, man. I found the reason you could guess why for a 10-year-old girl. Dude, I'm a 29-year-old man and I love Sylveon. What? That doesn't matter. Speak your truth. I love Sylveon. Sylveon's dope. That Pokemon was on my team all the time. I love that Pokemon. Damn, you can see all the dents in my fucking head. Noivern was really good. I like Noivern. Flareon is pretty dope. And that's cool because a lot of people don't like Flareon. And if you ask people what their favorite evolution is, almost nobody will say Flareon. So props to you, man. Which one was Akaza? Akaza's the one who killed him. Akaza's the one who killed Rengoku. Spoilers if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, but you had like 3 years to figure that out. Oh my god. It's not the worst gaming, but the story was kind of a little lame. You mean in in XY or in Mystery Dungeon? Gengar's a bad guy? Fuck yeah. Yeah, you know, the one who killed Rengoku and made him into the bakery. You put him into the bakery? Good shit. Yeah. He's the one who took him out. Yeah, I was so conflicted, man. Did you see the new season? Season 2? You gotta understand something about Demon Slayer. So the new season coming out, season 3? Yeah, season 3. That's build up. The arc after that is the final arc, and it's gonna be fucking nuts. It's gonna be actually insane. If it is of the same quality as season 2, bro. Bro. Akaza is one. He's the upper 3. He's upper 3, boy. I joined the stream expecting someone to be bald. Well, no, the stipulation was if I got 100K subscribers, I would shave my head. If I got 100K subscribers, I would shave my head. We got 10, which is good. I'm very grateful. But 100? This all goes away. Flareon is just a fussy boy. Yeah, he's a little sassy. He's a little sassy bitch. I can't complain. You should add me on Discord. No, thank you. I like having that distance from people. I thought about even getting my own Discord server, but at the same time, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm still very like up in the air about a Discord server. And it's nothing personal, J-Ray. I just don't socialize like that. I like having my anonymity, like my own like distance from people. That's just who I am. I'm not really like a sociable person. And I'm on stream, so that's kind of fucked up, but that's just how I am. If it's outside of streams or making content, I'm not really like a social person. I don't know. It's just like a personal thing. It's nothing against you. It's nothing against you. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna head out. Peace. Thank you for coming. You're pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. Tell your dog about this stream. Make them watch. A Discord server would be cool, but it's like, I don't know, man. I need to find like reliable mods, and I just don't. I have trust issues, so we'll see. Yes, that's Tengen. Tengen is the GOAT. He got not one, not two, but 3 wives. He's dope, man. He's dope. What's good, Maddie? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling. We're just chilling, talking. If you have any questions, you are more than welcome to ask. Yeah, dude, Tengen was awesome. He's not even my favorite Hashira, and I like him. Rengoku's the best one. Spoilers, he's the best one. I'm sorry. Rengoku is the best one, and if his bitch ass father actually taught him proper flame breathing, he would not have lost that fight. He would not have lost that fight with Akaza. Yeah, Discord is a double-edged sword, but it's difficult. It is. It is. Yeah. And you know what it is, Face? It's none of your guys' fault. I have like severe trust issues, so I don't know. I have to like really do my due diligence if I'm gonna add mods to a Discord server, because if I can get reliable mods that I trust 100%, then I'll do it. I have no problem doing it, because they'll stop all like the BS that happens in it. But if it's just me, I probably won't do a Discord server for now. I have to do my research. I have it like made and everything, but it's like it's not public. So in due time, eventually, I'm sure I'll find some reliable people that, of course, I would like to pay, because I don't like the idea of people doing stuff for free. I think if you're a moderator, whether it be on Twitch, YouTube, or Discord, you should be compensated fairly. I don't buy into the idea of doing stuff for free. The bullshit. I like Giyu a little more than Rengoku, bro. But you gotta understand something. Giyu is dope, especially in the manga. I'm not gonna spoil shit, but in the manga, Giyu is fucking sick. Rengoku, you gotta understand how fucking strong Rengoku is, because he almost killed an upper 3. An upper 3 with like a 10% knowledge of flame breathing. Could you imagine if he learned all of it from his father? It would be a wrap. It would be a wrap. Zero asked, I have a question that would either make me hit the bell or unsubscribe. What are your thoughts on Unleashed? Okay, Zero, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming. Here's my thoughts on Unleashed. I think Unleashed is a cool game. I think it was very revolutionary for the series going forward, like with the whole boost mechanic, like done properly outside of Sonic Rush. But the daytime levels are garbage. I'm sorry. Everything else about the game is good. Good soup. Good soup. Like, it's good. But the daytime levels did not. Even when I was younger and I played that game, I was like, this is garbage. This sucks. So, but I do like the game. The game is very cool. It has some of the best level designs for the daytime levels I've ever seen in a Sonic game. If you don't play mystery dungeons, I will literally eat all your rocks. Bro, I'm gonna die if you eat all my rocks. That's my diet. You'll literally kill me. Speedy Pro, I meant to spell fuzzy, not fussy. That's fine. I still stand by what I said. Flareon's a sassy bitch anyway. But I respect Flareon. Not a lot of people say that. I think if I had to choose out of all the evolutions, Leafeon, Sylveon, Vaporeon. Those are my three. Nezuko's best girl. She's cool. She's a little boring though. She's very boring. That's the only problem for me. She's just like the character, get angry the character, and then that's it. She's a very hollow character. Unlike the other girl Hashira, who's actually gangster. But we're not going to talk about spoilers. Doing stuff for free is iffy because there's that thought of maybe being volunteer, but there isn't any incentive. Exactly. I don't feel good at the end of the day, even if people volunteer to do it for free. I don't like that. I would rather just pay you properly because that's a hard job. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and ask you to do something for free because there's a lot of scumbags who do that and it's just really shitty. I don't like that idea. I like paying people fairly. Some doofus asked, what Sonic game do you think has the best bosses? Frontiers has good bosses, but that camera sucks. That camera sucks, dude. If they fix the camera, it has some of the potential to be the best bosses in a Sonic game. But I don't know. That's tough, man. I think they all bring something special, even the bad ones. I don't know. Tell me, do you like rocks in your stomach? Yeah, like I have a kidney stone right now. Unsubscribing right now. I'm sorry, bro. I personally wouldn't even think of getting money for being a mod. I don't even have PayPal. But still, I would find some way to like properly compensate people because I just thank you Zero, I appreciate it. Thank you. I just don't like the idea of having people do something for free. Not a fan. I hate that shit, and that's also kind of the reason why I don't do like fan dubs or like other collabs with other people for the most part. That's part of it too. Is like I don't like doing shit for free. Especially if we're not going to be on a consistent schedule and it's flaky, you know? So I'm not a fan of that. I'll be a mod if you pay me in dust particles. Nah, I won't do that to you. Vaporeon is my sister's favorite Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon, man. Vaporeon's dope. I love Vaporeon. That thing's a tank. You make that build, dude, that thing's a fucking tank. Umbreon is alright. I agree. Pretty overrated. 100%. 100% agree with that. Top three are Sylveon, Jolteon, Espeon in that order, because that's still a good one. I was just referencing. Oh yeah, that's right. Shoutouts to Snapcube. Those guys are so talented. All of them are talented people. I would love to work with them. I just can't do improv shit. That's the problem. What do you think of TikTok? TikTok sucks, dude. TikTok is garbage. My friend Chris made a video recently about cringe TikTok, reacting to cringe TikToks, and I kind of want to do that too, like something similar. Because, dude, there's some fucking... I know I'm in the Sonic fandom and we're all cringe, but TikTok people are made of some other shit. Like, I hate that site so much. Favorite video you made? Silver in Ohio. But the camera is a little wonky for Pokemon's Violet. I really want to get that game. Specifically for the final boss. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's really dope. Alfred is the GOAT. Yeah, dude, Alfred is fucking dope, man. They're all good. They're all dope. They're all very talented people. All of them. I would burn TikTok. Yes. It's weird, right? Because that's where I got my start, is actually on TikTok. But in the long run, it's just not worth it. TikTok's garbage. There are much better platforms. TikTok doesn't give a shit about its creators, so fuck TikTok. My top three are Flareon, Leafeon, and Glaceon. Nice, my man. Yeah, TikTok literally sucks. What's up in Infinitely Pain? What's good? I mean, TikTok is fine if you're just scrolling aimlessly, but it's a lot of stolen content that people don't get credit for. It's really annoying. People like actively stole my shit and I had to like block them, like 500 people. Like it's ridiculous. It's so stupid. It's a stupid site. Alfred and Chase are insane. Yeah, Alfred is amazing, dude. Love my videos. Thank you. Thank you. Make a conversation between... No. When in electrical. No. I'll do a better one, though. I'll come up with something unique. I have an idea planned. It's like a quick little tease. I have a video planned where it talks about the... You know the Twitter blue check mark that you can buy now for like $9 a month? I have a video plan on that. I have like, I'm like 25% done. But the Shadow in Florida is the next one, and it's gonna be out tomorrow, like at my usual time. It'll be out tomorrow. I have it like 90% done. I just gotta add subtitles. I kind of like Glaceon, but I don't even have a favorite. It's tough, man, because you have so much variety on there. Oh, Infinitely Pain. My favorite Sonic character is this guy, right here. This is my favorite Sonic character, right here. He's the best. He's the best, and no one's gonna tell me otherwise. That is my favorite one. You should make a video of Infinite meeting Shadow. I wanted to make a video where it was like Infinite comes in and it's like the ultimate edgelord type shit, but then Shadow's like, excuse me? Like some type shit. Yeah, I wanted to, but my voice register for Infinite is like, I can't go that low. It's tough for me. It's really tough. Yo, Amogus? A Silver Sus. Silver Sus. My friend Chris Wade, the guy I was talking about earlier, he had a Tails one. It was a Tails Among Us plushie. And I was like, bro, where the fuck did you get that? That's awesome. He's like, oh, I found that on Amazon or on Etsy or something. And I was like, fuck, I can't find Silver. So one day I looked up on Amazon and he popped up. And I was like, oh, it's on site. $20, I got it. 30, I'm in it. I had to get that plush. It was so good. And dude, the quality is fucking sick. Look at this, dude. You even got his little feeties right here. Right here. Right there. You got the little fur. It's perfect. Amazing. I love it. Christ City. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Oh man, there's a lot of sus in the chat. I could make an original video on TikTok and it goes poorly, but someone else posted their video with audio. Exactly, it fucking sucks. Like it just, TikTok is where creativity goes to die. Like, I'm sorry. No, it sucks, dude. Is there a chance Shadow will see? No, spoilers, he will not see Dream in Florida, and he's not going to see Moist Critical in Florida, but it's worth it, I promise, guys. It's worth it. A lot of sus. Do you like Sonic Frontiers? It was cool. I liked it. I wish the camera was better. I wish the story was better. The story had me, and then that last fucking chapter skyrocketed down. It was horrible. I hated it. So I would give the game like an 8 out of 10. Yeah, same. It's worse if you're a girl like me and can't do evil voices. I can do Shadow though. That's dope. Yeah, it's tough. Infinite's tough because he has like a lower register in both versions of the game. You know, in the English version of Sonic Forces, Infinite is voiced by Gaara. You know Gaara from Naruto? That's the same dude. That's the same dude. My favorite Sonic characters are Shadow and Infinite. That's tough, man, because you have one character who beat the shit out of him, and he's salty about it. Voice acting as a trans guy is fun. That's awesome, dude. I think we need more representation in the voice acting community. Like, if there's a trans character, it should absolutely be played by a trans person, 100%. If Sonic made a collab with another fictional character in a platformer, who would you choose? Crash Bandicoot. He would just not know what the fuck he's saying half the time. Sonic would not know what's happening with that character. Klonoa was cool. Klonoa was cool. I never actually played it, but I love the design of the character. Yeah, dude. Zero. You know what's fucking annoying about Forces, besides everything, is the fact that Silver was like one of the fucking commanders of the rebel army or whatever the fuck. And realistically, right? He's supposed to be godlike. If you fought him in Sonic Generations, he literally threw a debris spirit bomb at you. Just to spar. That was one of just the things he did to spar with Sonic. And fucking Infinite comes up and says bottom text and destroys him. No diff. It was very annoying. Very annoying. Very fucking annoying. I was like, bro, this dude is literally Mob Psycho and he can't do shit against his character? Bullshit. Bullshit. He can add a... Yes, if he was written like he was in IDW, where he's a gangster, then it would have been better. But to each their own. What do you think of Sonic Frontiers? I already answered that. I think it's good. Camera sucks. The ending sucks. I hope the DLC makes it better. Thank God it's free. Thank God it's free. The DLC was free. Thank fucking God. You like Forces on the same level as Frontiers? I'm sorry, doofus. Listen, again, that's your opinion, and I'm not gonna judge you for it. I just can't agree with you personally. But that's your opinion. I will say though, Forces had good music. I like the lighting in that game. You know, like the characters look a little bit brighter. You know, I like that. I like shit like that. But in general, I tried really hard to like it, and I just couldn't do it. It felt unfinished for me. Do you think Sonic Mania is overrated? Absolutely not. I think that is just good. That's a good ass game. And it deserves all the praise from everybody. That is a good game. And that game has a lot of love put into it, and it shows. Yo, what's good, Omnihog? Klonoa's story is actually really good. You should totally give it a try. I'll give it a try, for sure. Didn't they release like a remaster of the first two? Or a remake? Oh, probe. We're talking about this? TBH Sonic fans arguing against Genshin fans like they're perfect. Yeah, man, like, that whole thing was funny. And I'm so glad I made a video about it. That was just a complete subverting of expectations. Like, people genuinely thought I was gonna shit on Genshin, where I really don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? Like, it's a game. Play it or don't play it. Why are we doxing people for it? It's so stupid. Can you... What's up, Daniela? Can you make Sonic and Shadow go to Ohio and see Iblis? No, because I already made a video and that would make it unfunny. It's kind of like beating a dead horse at that point, you know? I think the Ohio memes are kind of stupid to begin with. I just wanted to make one video out of it and that was it. And I think I put the curtain on that one. I don't like going back and forth on the same idea. Who would win in a fight? Supersonic or Infinite? Supersonic. Infinite lost to Sonic on bass through the power of friendship in a really decent song. So Supersonic will come in and fucking kill him. Do you hate Nintendo? I don't hate Nintendo. I like Nintendo. I just think their games are kind of weak right now. But they were the kings for a reason. Bro, Sonic Generations was a good game as a kid. Yeah, man. I love Sonic Generation. Sonic Generation is like a perfect love letter to fans, where you get to please everybody, where you get to play as both Sonics. You get to go through all the important boss fights, which is super dope. All the important like the classic stages. It's really dope, man. When is Sonic going to Brazil? Next video idea. La 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 la. What is a good Sonic game to speedrun? Dude, you should totally look at like Sonic Generation speedruns. Those are actually insane. Like those Sonic Generation speedruns are nuts. What is a better trio? Silver, Shadow, and Sonic, or Shadow, Rouge, and Omega? Well, I'm biased, so I have to say mine. So, how do you come up with ideas? I'm an aspiring animator, but struggle with ideas for channel content. don't rush your content. Take the time to like plan out stuff. And what I really recommend too is watching other people's stuff for like inspiration. Not necessarily take their shit, but like see what you like about it and how you can expand upon it, you know? But don't do what everyone else is doing. Make it original, but take the time to like actually plan it out and challenge yourself. Don't just settle for a thing like, oh, okay, that's it. No, challenge yourself. Technically, all the runs of Sonic are speedruns. Technically. Technically. What's good, dummy man? Do not search up. Sonic 3 is mid. Like Sonic 3 for Genesis? That's fair. That is totally your opinion, Kuma. But if you say Sonic in the Black, if you rebuttal with that statement and say Sonic in the Black Knight is better, I might have to ban you. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm entitled to my actions at that point. Speaking of Pokemon earlier, what gen is your favorite? Oh, that's a good question. A good question. Gen 2. So the gold, silver, crystal era, perfect. Because the world has felt so different, but familiar at the same time. It was just such a big leap. The music was amazing. The Pokemon that were introduced were amazing. The legendaries were sick. And there's a lot of content there. So not only do you beat the Johto side of things, Professor Oak hits you up and is like, oh, bet you're going to Kanto now, and you're going to run it back with all those gym leaders, and they have the starting low at level 50 Pokemon. So now you have to get 16 badges, and the final boss is the first character you play in the first game, Red? Bro. That is fucking sick. That is amazing. That is fucking awesome, dude. Sonic and the Secret Rings is a good game. Wait, are these just random questions or Sonic? No, these are random questions, Demi, man. These are just questions in general. If you have questions you want to ask, by all means, go ahead. Let's see. Sonic and the Secret Rings, good game. I can't agree with you. I mean, I'm glad you like it. It makes me happy, but I can't like it. Have you ever emulated a game? Don't tell anybody. Do you know the FNAF lore? Demi, man, I will respectfully say I don't give a fuck about it. It's a scary game. I don't really give a shit about the lore anymore because I'm grown up. You know what I mean? Do you like Sonic CD? I like the I love the music in that game. Sonic CD is super important for the series because it introduced one of the best characters in Metal Sonic and his theme. I love it. I never really play it, but I do like the Sonic Mania version of Stardust Speedway. It's really good. Redcap asks, "What's my opinion on Sonic Forces?" I'm not a fan of it. If you like it, that's cool. I'm not gonna attack you for it, but I'm not a big fan of the game. It sucks. What do you think of Sonic and the Black Knight but remake? It doesn't. No, because if it. It's weird because no, I don't like the idea of Sonic like that. They kind of did it right in Frontiers where he actually uses a legit continent level sword to slash the enemy up. But I like that because it's just a little bit and not too much. It doesn't overstay its welcome, but it was badass enough to be like, whoa, that was sick. So I'm a fan of that. If Silver went to Ohio, Shadow's going to Florida, and Sonic perhaps Brazil, will Jet and Knuckles? I was thinking about it. I don't know yet. I don't know. I have an idea where Jet would just be in a country that just eats birds all the time, and they would just fucking snatch him up and eat him. What's your opinion on Sonic 06? Oddly enough, I like the story. You know, besides the whole love thing, it's really bad. No, the story is actually kind of sick. It's really dark, and I like that Sonic actually legitimately gets shot and dies. Favorite Sonic character meme, man, is Silver. My favorite YouTuber. I think right now my favorite YouTuber is Meat Canyon or Papa Meat. I like his like live action stuff. Papa Meat is my favorite YouTuber right now. I would love to meet him one day. He's super dope. SpongeBob Bobo or Squidward. Jet, yeah, it's okay. What's your favorite Sonic? What's my favorite video? Silver in Ohio. That's my favorite one. That's the best one I've ever made, in my opinion. I love that video. But yeah, Sonic 06 is cool, but the game sucks. Like the gameplay legit sucks. That's why I'm glad there's like that Project 06 mod of it, where the fans are trying to like actively fix the game. And it looks good, but the story's cool. I like it. I like the story a lot. Because Silver's in it. That's where he came from. I'm guessing you like Sonic the Hedgehog, but what's my favorite game of all time? It's tough, man. I want to say Chrono Trigger. I think that game is... It's an old game. It's like an old RPG, but it's one of the best games I've ever played. Have you tried a Super Sonic Robot? No, but I've heard of it. I want to try it. Maybe I'll play it on stream one day. When his tail's going to Saudi Arabia. Oh, that's a good one. It's a good idea. I like that one. I also like the idea of you guys like contributing to the video ideas, like throwing out ideas. I like it being an interactive experience too. What's your least favorite video I did? There was one, I don't know if I ever published it on YouTube, but it was of Shadow, and he said it was based off Elite Sonic fans meme where it was like worst drug to crave is wanting to be loved. But I hate that one in particular because my voice for Shadow was like really cringy. But that was when I first started out, so I can't be too hard on myself. But that if I had to choose one, that was the one for sure. That was absolutely the one. Can you put on a cool hat? Do I have one? I don't think I have one. I'll get one eventually. Hey, have you seen Sonic Rebound? No, what is that? Wait. No, I have. I thought I heard already about it. Did you make your profile picture? No, it was actually commissioned by my good friend Dick Cola. Let me see if I have their stuff. This is their info. I think you should all give them a follow and a like on all their stuff. They're very talented, but for some reason the algorithm doesn't like them. So go check them out. If you could bring any Pokemon into the real life world, what would it be? Absolutely Gengar. He would be literally my shadow the whole time. I'd be like, Gengar, get him. Nobody would fuck with me. Do you like Mega Man? I love Mega Man, dude. Bass is my favorite character, both in original Mega Man and Battle Network. If you could erase one protagonist from the Sonic franchise, who would it be? I don't think I'd remove anybody. I think everyone has a place in that game. When is Rose getting drafted? Amy Rose. When is Big the Cat going to fucking... You should totally introduce Metal to one of your videos. I want to. I'm trying to like plan it out. I gotta find like the right like format for Metal Sonic. I would love to though. Do you like FNAF anyways? I know you don't care about the lore. I like what FNAF did. FNAF introduced like a really dope mechanic in a really cool way to get together with people and just get fucking scared all night. But I don't know. It's kind of like beating a dead horse with that game. I think the second game, I think FNAF 2 was fucking terrifying. I don't care. I think that game is fucking scary. It's really scary. Sonic Rebound is basically an anime adaptation of the... Really? But is it good? But is it good? Gengar can kill you in more ways than one. He can, but I'll raise him, so he'll be a good boy. Sonic is a pizza guy who always gets there on time, yet the pizza is gone since he always get hungry. When's Big the Cat causing the collapse of the British government? There's a skit I have like planned where, you know, the fishing mini game in Sonic Frontiers. I wanted to just be Sonic fishing with Big, and Sonic's like enjoying himself genuinely, and Big just goes on like crazy rants about shit that is not relevant. And meanwhile, Sonic's like, no, Big, I'm just trying to fish. Like, let me just fish. They said some crazy shit. Brave the Cat, what's up? Yes, I read your question. I do remember. No problem. One of these. Hey, I got a new channel, so if you want, what should I do next time? Do whatever you want, man. Just as long as do whatever you want. As long as it's like creative content, like good and not cringy. Don't do cringy shit. Ooh, you got the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. I would love to play that on stream. FNAF 4, the animatronics look fucking silly. But FNAF 2 is actually like genuinely terrifying. Who's your favorite Mega Man boss? Zero from X5. Opinion on Undertale? Undertale is my top 5 game of all time. I love Undertale. I hate the fandom. I'm just not a fan of the fandom. It's a little cringy. But I love Undertale as a game. That game genuinely made me cry. And I went into that game knowing nothing about it. I think I did all the routes. And Genocide route genuinely made me feel like shit. Like, I beat it, but I felt horrible after. I just did not want to play the game anymore. Yes, I watched real-time fan dubs. Snapcube and their team is very talented. Nothing but good things to say about them. When is Rouge and Omega restoring? You got some good ideas, Jerry. You should make some content. Who's faster, Sonic or the Flash? Joe Swanson from Family Guy. I love Undertale, man. I love the music in Undertale. It's so beautiful. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play some fucking music. I'm gonna play some. Actually, you think Toby Fox will get me for this? Hope not. Waterfall. Undertale. I love this particular sound. This particular soundtrack here, dude. I love this so much. This particular song, I love. I could listen to this all day. What do you think of my top 3 games ever? You got good taste, man. Mega Man X1 is really dope. When is Eggman gonna piss on the moon? Yeah, dude. The Genocide route, Papyrus makes you feel like shit for killing him. He genuinely, even in his final last breath, he's like, I still believe you're a good person. And then he dies. What? How do you expect me to play the game after that? Oh my god. It's so crazy. I legitimately got like sick to my stomach. ZX is such a good game. Advent left us on a cliffhanger. I never played ZX. Mega Man Zero games were fucking tough, but I never played ZX. Toby Fox literally reused 5 tracks. I don't agree with that. But even if he did, hypothetically, he did it well. So if Big gets on the channel, make him be always talk about. Nah, that's lame. With all due respect, for me, I have to like really think about Big because he's like this big hulking character. I want him to do something like because he's like he doesn't really talk that much. I want him to say some crazy outlandish shit that people are like, what the fuck, did Big just say that? And then he would never acknowledge it. Why is Silver so bullied? The thing is, I love Silver. Silver is my favorite character. I just do it because he's easy to pick on. I would bully Silver. Yeah, this song like is beautiful. This song is beautiful. My favorite meme? My favorite meme, you know what? You're gonna see it in tomorrow's video. You're gonna see it. I use it very often in the video. Kumatora, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. But no, my favorite meme, you'll see it tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow. What if we have Silver meet Sans? Nah, I don't like the idea of crossing things like that. It's silly. I didn't do the Genocide route. The pain wasn't worth the Sans fight. Dude, it was rough, man. It was rough. That Genocide route was fucking annoying. Yeah, exactly. Big being silent until saying something just off the handle. It's just fucking, what did he say? make big talk about. Oh my god. Yeah, you should listen to this entire soundtrack. It's something special. Really beautiful, man. The final boss fight, like the true final boss fight, makes me cry. I went into Undertale blind. I actually never heard of the game when I discovered it, and yeah, when I did Genocide, it hurt. Especially like after you fight Undyne. I'm just like, fuck, man. This is spoilers for those. I mean, it's almost like 10 years now. You got to get over it. So in the Genocide route, right? In order to progress properly in the Genocide route, there's like a set number of enemies in each area. And what happens in the Genocide route, you have to kill every single enemy, or not enemy, like person in that area. And when you do, the music changes and it's something horrific. It's usually the battle prompt will come up, but then it'll say no one came. And it's just really horrifying music. It's scary. It's terrifying. It really makes you feel like you're a monster. I feel bad, but it was good having the thrill of the fights. Yeah, fights were tough, man. Especially in Undertale. It was tough. You're high as fuck. Hey, Lamau. Are you good with horror games? Hell no. I cannot play horror games. You know that game Grounded? You know the game where you get shrunken down into like a bug-sized person, and you have to go around the field and, you know, it's like survive while the spiders are coming at you. I can't do that. I can't do shit like that. Hopes and Dreams is solid. No. I don't think Undyne was harder than Sans. I'm just saying emotionally, when I had to fight Undyne in the Genocide route, it fucking hurt. Like, oof. Do you believe that the One Piece is real? Yes, and we're gonna see it in 10 years when it finally ends. I love One Piece. One Piece is goated. Can you believe that people born in 15 are gonna be 15 next year? It's 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, that's not right. Your math is off. No way. You know what's fucked up about the Sans fight is that mid-conversation he attacks you, which is dope. I like that. Grounded is a horror game for me. I know it's not a horror game, but it's a horror game for me. I hate spiders, man. Goon, if you don't play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I'll press the fight option on you. Battle Against a True Hero. Dude, that song is fucking nuts. And the emotional impact from that song, like you feel it in the song. Like it's fucking... Undyne is the real hero there. I love it. What do you think of me when I say anime sucks? That's your opinion, bro. You are totally valid in not liking anime. I'm not going to judge you for it. I love anime, but I'm not going to judge you for not liking it. What other games do you like other than Undertale? I like... You guys ever heard of a little game called The World Ends With You? The first one, not the second one. The first one. The first one's really good. I love that game a lot. Soundtrack is godlike. Do you believe the... No. You guys are trolling. You guys got me fucked up. Another thing that ultimately stopped me from doing the Genocide route was hearing what Alphys does when you... Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, it's really dark. Really dark. Look up Dialga's fight to the finish on YouTube. I'll look at it later. I like just vibing to a waterfall right now. I'll listen to it later though, for sure. Sonic versus Shadow rap battle. Ugh. Whack. Bro, I am 50. I would not. Stupid. Yeah. Fan tracks are like Sonic meets Amogus. How about this? How about Blue Blur. Silver meets Amogus. Right there. He's a little sus. Meets Amogus. I'll look at it eventually. I couldn't watch One Piece. I'm too impatient. I just read the manga. I love the manga. I find that I like manga more than anime now. Like with My Hero, I love My Hero Academia, but the anime, outside of like very few scenes, is kind of like a slideshow, and it's not fun. What does Alphys do when you kill those two? You're gonna have to either watch a playthrough or Someone's gonna fucking spoil it. Game Sonic makes Archie Sonic. His theme from Undertale, yeah. It makes me cry. His theme makes me genuinely emotional. It gets sad. From 1 to 10, what do you rate water? Water is a fucking 100. Water is so good. Water is so important, man. When did you start YouTube? Dude, I started YouTube back in 2007 when it first came out. But I never posted anything until like 2020. And that was mostly like fighting game stuff, like Dragon Ball Fighters. That didn't really go anywhere. It's a very niche market. And then in 2022, I started doing this. It's been cool. Have you ever played Omori? Yo, my girlfriend played Omori and she said that shit was crazy. She said that shit was crazy. She told me some things in that game. I'm just like, what? That happened? The story is really dark in that game. Really fucking dark. I'll give you 3 rocks if you played. That's tempting, but I like vibing right now to Waterfall. I appreciate it though. Have you ever heard of Mother 3? I've heard of No, I've heard of Mother 3. It's pretty good. That's what Undertale is based off of. That's what it's based off of. That's its inspiration. Water is so important, even Chaos uses it. Bro, Chaos is water. Yes, I have a girlfriend. I have a fiance. I never finished that game. What, Omori? Omori's fucking terrifying. Chaos is agua. 5 rocks, bro. That's tempting. That's tempting. I'm gonna have to respectfully decline. What game would you want to go to? You mean like in what game I would like to be like in? Have you tried One Shot? No, I haven't. But it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. Omori is fucking terrifying. Be careful. Be careful with that game. Like, it's like, whoa. The themes in that game are very mature and very dark. So if you have a weak stomach, like, don't play that game. I'm strong advisor. Even the game tells you ahead of time, like, don't do it. Sonic versus Shadow. Eventually. 6 rocks? I don't know, man. Silver Surfer Geo. Hey. That sounds pretty epic. What's up, dude? 6 whole rocks, dude. Sometimes I like a horror game, but that's when I played it. It's tough, man. I like horror games, but it's just like, I can't like be in the driver's seat. I can't do it. It's too fucking scary. I can't. I'll literally crap my pants. Damn, next game you should play is One Shot. Blind playthrough. Fuck, man. I do like the game suggestions because I do want to play games on stream, but I don't want it to be necessarily just Sonic games. Have I watched Trunks vs. Silver? Can I just be transparent for a second? I hate Death Battle. Death Battle is really fucking stupid. Oh, we did our research, but clearly not for a lot of shit. Like, it's so stupid. I could talk about Death Battle and how much I hate it, but it's like, they're doing it for clout. Like, it is what it is, and it works. People fucking watch it, or whatever. Sonic Prime versus Sonic Boom, which show is better? Sonic Prime. Sonic Boom is decent. It's not good outside of like a select few moments. Realistically, now that time has passed, it's whatever. It's an ugly show too. It looks ugly. Prime is cool. The only thing I don't like about Prime is that it's a multiverse story, and I'm kind of sick of that kind of genre. You know? What's your thoughts on the game called 60 Seconds? I've never played 60 Seconds. Sounds terrifying. William MJ, what's good, bro? Have you ever played the game Paratopic? No. You guys are giving me some crazy horror suggestions, and I don't know if I could do it. Funny story, I was playing Omori on a laptop and made it pretty far, then decided to take a small hiatus. However, little did I know that thing had a stupid virus and deleted. That was the evil in that game. It was corrupting your PC. It said, you're not playing me? All right, I'm gonna fuck this whole... I'm gonna fuck this guy's PC real quick. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna head in. Delete it. Deleted your whole hard drive. It's just the way it is. What do you think of 9? Is Frontiers available on it? Yeah, it's available on all platforms, I think. What do you think of 9? I don't really care. I don't really care about that character. This isn't actually a horror game, it's a point and click type game. It better not suck. If it sucks, I'm gonna be very mad at you. Nah, Jay, you know what? I want to play the theme when I play the game, because I don't like spoiling myself, even with music. Kind of like just playing the game and experiencing it for the first time. So with all the rocks that you've offered me, I appreciate it, but no. Hope you get back. What? Literally throw it outside. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Opinion on the dream. What? I don't know what that is. I'm old, man. You gotta like break this down to me. I don't know what that is. The multiverse is just now a neat concept. Yeah, it's super overdone. Spider-Verse did it, and then now everyone and their mother wants to do it. It's so annoying. On that note, Spider-Verse Across the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse looks fucking awesome. That shit looks awesome. I'm super hyped for that. I can't promise, Jay. I can promise that I might potentially play it. I have a feeling Sonic Movie 3 will be 3 hours. I don't think so. I think it'll be like 2 hours on it, 2.5 hours tops. Oh man, so that game is scary, huh? Or it's just cringy? Which one is it? Or is it both? Have I played Granny? No. Does not sound appealing to me at all. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He said, Dream SMV, who boy, good content, annoying fan base alert. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. So OmniHug asked, what do I think of Black Clover? I thought it was really, really fucking annoying when it first came out. But I hear good things about it now that it's, I think, wrapping up. I think I just don't really like the art style at all. Looks really ugly. Looks boring. Question out of the... It's a random question. All right. A question out of the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. Which movie is your favorite and why? 2 is my favorite. 2 is my favorite because the villain in that fucking movie is insane. What's his name? His name's Shen? Shen is fucking awesome. Yo. Kung Fu Panda 2 is fucking nuts. That is not a kid's movie at all. That one in particular is not a kid's movie. Fucking sick. I was doing a Pokemon Pearl Nuzlocke. I was doing good and then my chip broke. Damn. You hate to see it. I tried Nuzlocks, man. Makes me not enjoy the game. Play Outlast? I played Outlast when it first came out and it gave me a shit attack. Throw the rocks at the floor where they belong. Toby Fox after making Gaster. Yo, that's fucking right? But I kind of like that. I kind of like that you kind of get bits and pieces of Gaster and you see him for a second on a chance occurrence and you never see him again. I like that. I like that he's shrouded in mystery. I kind of like that. Because the theory is what he's teetering on like the physical and astral plane. That's kind of sick. Because he decided to play God. It's kind of sick. Family Guy sucks, dude. Hey, Family Guy. What editing software do you use to make your content? I record using Adobe Audition, and then to edit, I use Adobe Premiere. Have you ever seen the content from the YouTuber Jet? Of course. Every Sonic person knows Jet. Every person. Jet's awesome. Nothing but respect for that guy. I love Jet. He's cool. I would love to work with Jet one day. Shen refusing to escape that ship. Because he's prideful. He's a prideful dude. That's his whole thing, right? He's like, fuck it. Like I know who I am and I'm gonna stand by it. It's fucked up. Man in U.S. found in bathtub after breaking into Florida house he thought was his Airbnb. Tragic. I agree. 2's the best one. Shin. Is it Shin or Shen? Opposite mirror of Poe. I love that character. He's very menacing, even for like a fucking. When I see Shen, I want to like eat him. I'm gonna put him in a pot and just cook him for what he's doing. Get the fuck over here. The movie about pandas, of course, is not for kids. That's like such a silly misconception, right? Where people see animated movies, and just because they're not PG-13, they assume it's for kids. It's a stupid mentality. Later, Speedy. Thank you for coming. Peter, the horse is here. So stupid. I hate Family Guy. It should have fucking died at season 6. It was good. Family Guy was good, and then it got really bad because it went into like. It became super popular, I guess, for some reason, and now they don't want to stop making money, so they keep putting out Family Guy. It's so dumb. What do you think about the game Gotham Knights? I heard it was bad and never played it. Don't really want to. You watch Rick and Morty? Okay, so I hate the Rick and Morty fan base. I think the whole I'm told that Rick and Morty is a good show, right? And I've seen some episodes. There was one episode that was really fucking heavy. Like, it hurt. Like, it genuinely hurt when Morty... it was an early episode where Morty wanted to choose out his own adventure, and then he almost got, like, assaulted in the bathroom. That was really heavy. It was a really heavy scene. But I don't like the fan base. I think Pickle Rick is the stupidest fucking meme ever. It's not funny. It's not funny. It sucks. Super dumb. I hate it. Pickle Rick sucks. Stupid. Because the show is actually written by smart people. So I'm like, why was this the joke that popped off? I don't get it. It's so annoying. But I hear it's good. I do want to like actually watch it. Holy crap, Lois. Remember the time we were in Sonic? You has a human voice box, so maybe okay. Murdered Goon for not liking Family Guy? Family Guy sucks, dude. It's not funny. That's where it's like a whack ass show. Rick and Morty is better, but like Family Guy is not funny. It's too try-hardy and cringe. It's made for kids. Like, it's just not good. I've always loved when people are able to make videos that have kids in mind as opposed to shows for kids, because then good storytelling is sacrificed. What do you mean by that? Because like I like when people say Avatar: The Last Airbender is a kids show when they clearly talk about murder and genocide. It's not a kids show. It's not. What's up, Billy? I'm guessing the VO in your channel name stands for voiceover. Yes, it does. What's the character voice you can do you are the most confident? Sounds like the original voice actor. It's weird because like I don't like replicating voice actors. I think that kind of takes away from your own talent as a voice actor if you can only imitate people. And granted, people make a living off of impressions, but that's not what I want to do. When I voice the characters, I try to make them my own. So I can't really answer that question because I don't like doing other people's version of the character. I like doing my own version because that makes me stand out. Because if you just stick to impressions, I feel like you're limiting yourself, honestly. Have you heard of Guy Family? It's just as bad as Family Guy. Silver play Call of Duty. Silver would not survive in the voice chat of Call of Duty. It would roast him to death. Whoa. Get a notification. Can you hit the gritty? Absolutely not. The gritty is reserved for special occasions. Maybe when I get 50K, I'll hit a gritty one for the one time. Man, you just did a perfect Peter voice. I want to hear more of it. No, I have to bust it out on very rare occasions. Very rare occasions. What do you think Silver's personality is like? He's like Trunks. Like he's very heroic and wants to do good, and he's willing to do whatever it takes. Like he's not like a mean dickhead about it. Later, Jerry. Later. Like shows that are made for a wide audience, so with the age range have a lower end and onward instead of dumbing or watering down. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. You gotta, people need to stop assuming kids are stupid too. Like, you gotta, that's why I liked Avatar: The Last Airbender, because clearly, like, it's a kid's show, but like the themes and topics presented in that show are kind of fucking crazy. Like, that's a mature ass show. I think I like The Simpsons less than Family Guy. I like Futurama though, made by the same person, Matt Groening, who made Simpsons. I like Futurama a lot more. Futurama is actually funny. What is the worst game I've ever played? Probably Shadow the Hedgehog. Can you do a Shadow and Omega short about electrical and Among Us? Nah, that sounds whack. Sorry. No, you're fine, Omnihog. It's fine. I kind of understood what you were saying, so it's cool. It's all good. My grammar sucks too. It's all good. Futurama is amazing. That is a funny ass show. The humor in that show is quick-witted and smart. I like that show. And it doesn't need to be crass about it either. It's just very smartly written. You don't need a fucking like a person crapping their pants for that show to be funny. They do it by like actually writing out good jokes. You never watch Futurama? That's cool. You should. It's a really good show. It's really dope. I think it has like what, 8 seasons, which is a perfect like. That's a perfect length for a show like that. It was really good. You know what's fucking crazy about the show? There was this. Oh my god, the one episode I'm thinking about it right now and it makes me emotional. With Fry's dog. You remember that episode? For those who watch Futurama, what's up, Black Hole? Yo, dude, that episode got me fucked up. That episode made me cry because I love animals. I love dogs and just fuck, man. I love that episode. Hurts my soul, but I love that show so much. It's so good. You like cheese? Word. Cheese is pretty cool. More of a Gouda guy myself. Pepper jack cheese is also pretty top tier. Also, that reminds me, if you guys have some tier lists that you want me to do, feel free to post it in chat. I would love to do some. It doesn't have to be Sonic related, as long as it's not cringy, stupid shit, then I'll do it. If it's like a fruit tier list or a soda tier list, or even like a best Sonic character tier list, I'll do that. Just don't send me ships because I think ships are stupid. Don't send me EXE shit because I think it's stupid. Oh, dude, pessimistic. Oh, stop! You're gonna make me cry. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. Dude, you just brought back like, oh fuck, dude. Now I'm like actually sad. Because I read it in Iroh's voice. Oh, rest in peace, the voice actor, dude. Such a talented man. Oh my god. Oh, you fucking... You... No, it's all good. It's all good. I know it's all jokes. God, man. What a perfect show. That was a perfect show. You know what show is my favorite show of all time? Or series / anything? It's Full Metal Alchemist. Brotherhood. Because Brotherhood is the canon adaptation of the manga. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I don't care if it's overrated. I don't care if it's considered overhyped or whatever. It's also really fucking good. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is godlike. Favorite show of all time. That's how you make a fucking series. You're gonna make some tea? Dude, man, that whole episode was gut-wrenchingly powerful. Like, it really shows that Iroh just sees the good in people and wants to help people because he doesn't want to be how he used to be. And then at the very end of the episode, you see him go to his son. Like, oh, fuck, man. Fuck. Oh, dude. So good. Do you like Hunter x Hunter? I love Hunter x Hunter. It's really unfortunate that the author is like going through like real life shit, like depression, from what I understand. Because of like the pressures of being a mangaka is like very intense. Like, people meme on the guy, but it's like he's going through real shit. Like, you gotta back off. It's hard to write a series like that and be consistent, you know. It takes a toll on you. I don't want anything bad to happen to that guy. He's so talented. So that's what I'm okay with. You know, if the series never ends, it's fine. Go and found his father. It's fine. It ended for me there. Watch the SpongeBob movies. I saw the first one. I saw the first one in theaters. I thought it was alright. Not bad. Yeah, the non-Brotherhood anime was not canon at all. That's why, like, halfway through, like a little before halfway, it takes a drastic turn and it's not canon at all. It's stupid. But Brotherhood is the canon adaptation of the manga, and that whole shit is amazing. What do you think about Gen Z? I don't really care. Who gives a fuck? You like Blue Lock? Yo, I heard good shit about it. Ugh. Excuse me. I heard good shit about Blue Lock. I like how fucking intense it can get. It reminds me of like Haikyuu and Hajime no Ippo levels of intensity. I like shit like that. Imagine if Fox made the Family Guy movie. Family Guy needs to fucking end already, man. It's so bad. It's stupid. So fucking bad. I used to meme on him, but I never knew his situation was so serious. Yeah, man, it's tough. Like, yeah, like, he's playing Dragon Quest to fucking chill out. Like, he's stressed, the poor guy. It's taking a physical toll on him. Like, people gotta stop memeing on people like that. It's fucking mean. Sonic EXE Season 3? Sonic EXE sucks. Sonic EXE came out in a weird era of anime where it all looked like shit. I'm sorry. Can you make a movie versus... No. That sounds dumb. That's like some kid shit. With all due respect, it sounds like kid shit. Okay, so Cranky asked a very good question. Who's stronger, Shigeo from Mob Psycho or Silver? I want to give it to Silver because solely on Sonic 06. When he went super, he was fighting a being through time and won. So I think I'll have to give it to Silver, even though I finished Mob Psycho and I know what Mob is capable of. Silver got it. But they wouldn't fight, they would just be friends. They're like the same person. What's the most emotional show you've watched? Probably Full Metal. Full Metal Alchemist is really strong. Avatar hits really fucking hard. There's an old show. I don't know if you guys know about this show. It's called Scrubs. It's where the fucking like dance came from in Fortnite. It came from that show. When things got heavy in that show, it really fucking got heavy and made me like genuinely cry. Do you have a Discord server? If not, I do, but I don't have it public because I want to find reliable mods. Like legit reliable mods, not children mods. I don't want people asking me to be a mod. No, I'm not gonna give it to you. That I can pay like properly and make sure they're consistent. Otherwise, no. What would you do if the Undertale movie was made? It doesn't need to be a movie. Now, like, people need to understand, like, not everything needs to be a fucking movie. It's okay. It's okay if it's not a movie. Why is Silver screaming and why am I also screaming? I don't know. Doesn't Silver time travel? Yes, he does. He sure does. Silver the game. What's up, sweetie? That's why I hate the Superman versus Goku debates. They're both cool, but they wouldn't fight to the death. Yeah, like, those characters would not fight each other. They would not fight each other to the death. Goku would absolutely challenge Superman, but it would be in the spirit of competition. Are you thinking about bringing Tails in skits? Maybe if I can find a adult-minded Tails voice actor, not a child, then sure. Have you read School Live? No, I haven't. What do you think of my Once Upon a Time, The End? Bro, that's an emotional story. When's the movie coming out? That's pretty intense. God, man, I cannot wait for Into the Spider-Verse 2. Holy fuck, that movie looks so good. Spectacular Spider-Man is back. Oh, it's my favorite one. It was one of my favorite ones that I've ever seen. Spectacular Spider-Man. Fucking love it. Pretty cool guy. Not gonna lie. Narrative on that, bro. It's like Oscar level shit. You know what movie I saw recently that came out like almost 10 years ago? There's a movie called Whiplash. It's a movie by it has J.K. Simmons, who's the guy J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man, and then he's Omni-Man in Invincible. It's a really good movie. That's my favorite movie of all time now. Least favorite Undertale character? The fucking monster kid. I hate that fucking kid. Spectacular's art style is dope because it's simplistic, but it's like good. It's like good simplicity. PS4 Spider. Yeah, he was technically cameoed in the first Spider-Verse movie in the credits. You actually see him, but now he's actually a character, which is dope. Have you ever watched Ruby? I have, but I think the 3D sucks. It really sucks. The music's dope though. I like the character designs, but the music's the CG sucks. Are you down in Ohio and do you have swag like Ohio? Bro, I will never tell. You will never know. His performance in that movie was amazing. Yeah, dude, J.K. Simmons is so fucking talented. Like, when I think about acting / voice acting, I think of him. Like, that's how you do it. I felt bad for the other characters that were getting yelled by him in that movie. I was like, God damn, I would have snuffed him for that. Like, for that. What's your favorite skit that you've done? The Shadow group chat was fun. I like that one. But Silver in Ohio is probably my favorite one right now. You said, oh, well, there goes the VA chances here for me. Do it on your own channel. You don't need me. You don't need me or anybody else. Do it yourself. You can do it. I believe in you. Who would win? Tatsumaki? Silver would fucking win. What? First off, Mob would destroy Tatsumaki, and Silver beats both of them. No, Silver can like fight a being through time and win. So no, that immediately invalidates both of them. Have I read Scott Pilgrim? Yes. And I also read the other series that the same creator made called Seconds, and that's very good one shot. I recommend that. If you like Scott Pilgrim, you should read Seconds. Really good. If you know the very old YouTube Master Chief versus Sam, yeah. That same guy also did the Mega Man X fan animation. His name was Monty Ohm, but he passed away a couple years back. Rest in peace. But he made that as well. You say hydrosity or hydrocity? I say fucking water. That's what it is. It's fucking water. Monster Kid is a vibe in Deltarune. So Deltarune is its own story, right? It's not a continuation of Undertale. And I want to play Deltarune, but the game's not fully done yet, so I'm waiting until it's like completely done. I don't like the chapter thing. I like that it's free, but I don't like the chapter thing. Yeah, once like Silver legitimately fights a time god and wins. Silver or God? Well, I don't know. O'Malley's art style, sadly, that's the spectacular style. God from One Punch Man. Well, we don't really know his full extent either, so we saw like a preview of it, but One Punch Man sucks. Read Mob Psycho 100. It's a better series. Mob Psycho is a much better series by the same creator. What's your inspiration, like a YouTuber? It's like a mixture of everything. Like, I watch a lot of like dank meme humor, like brain rot shit. You know, Papa Me Kenyon, all these other things. So. One sec. Sorry about that. I'm back. All right. Let's see. Let me just read some questions real quick. Going back to Sonic topics. Opinion on Sonic Colors. I think the game tried to do something cool with the Wisp, but missed the mark. I want to play Colors. I never played it. It was just okay, from what I understand. People hyped it up like crazy, but I don't know. Boom sound effect. Yeah. I like a lot of Oni plays. I like Oni a lot. Oni's super creative as a creator. I like his humor a lot. Oh, I was like, what? This freaked me out a little bit. It's like he's chilling here. Deltarune's its own game. Yeah. Okay. Good. I was hoping. I was like, there's no reason for Undertale to have a sequel, so I'm glad it's its own thing. Lonely Archive. Brian Lee O'Malley for the art style. I got you. I like those emotes in the chat. Those are nice. Pretty good. Yeah, no, like my main inspirations like Oni Plays, Papa Meat, like those kinds of guys, and then occasional like dank meme, wanna brig from the ads type memery. Like that's my shit. I don't know why, but it just is. Are you a Chad or a simp? I'm a alpha incel. Silver was sus the whole time. You hate to see it. But no, I'm glad Deltarune was its own thing, because if it wasn't, I would have been pissed. You know what's weird? I hated PewDiePie. I hated PewDiePie in the beginning when he was gaming, but when he's doing IRL stuff like right now, he's chill. He is dope. He's a chill dude. He said some crazy shit back then, like that he shouldn't have said, but like he's chill now, and like that's also, but it's not something I look for inspiration. It's just like, all right, he's there, I guess, whatever. I think with that, I'm gonna bid you guys farewell. I'm gonna go finish up the new video that I have planned for tomorrow, which is Shadow Goes to Florida. So hit notifications so you know when it goes live. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. You guys are pretty epic. All right, Lost, you got a question, so I'll ask you. I'll ask this last question. I'll answer this last question rather. What? What's up? What do you think about Cybershot? I don't know what the fuck that is. Lost, you have 5 seconds for your question before I cut it. And I want to work on the video for you guys. It's very special. You guys will like it. He's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, no? All right. I was wondering if it was okay if I can use the... No, you may not. I don't... I don't know, man. I'm very weird about that, because if you're talking about just the audio, I don't know. People have been stealing my shit, and I've had to do copyright strikes, and I just don't want to do it to you. I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, bro. Tentative.